Morning everyone, this is TOYSREVIL. Today I'm going to take a look at one of the figures from Two Plastic, a Hong Kong toy label. They are currently at the ACGHK Hong Kong booth A17, so check them out. Today is the last day, 30th of July. They are at booth A17 with their awesome products. I'm not sure, I see from the social, I don't see these Bruce Lees on display, but nevertheless I'll try to review one of it, just one of this figure for this particular video. And yeah, let's have a look. For folks that are tuning in, I wanted to do this, but I wasn't sure if there would be any response. For folks that are watching my live right now, which figure should I review for this video? One is the Game of Death, one is Way of the Dragon. So I will, whoever first replies on this stream, I will do. I mean, I would say majority, because I doubt majority will happen. So whoever first replies or is chosen, I'll review that figure. So let's have a look at the box. This is the Game of Death version, which is in the iconic yellow with black, more dynamic pose. This is the box. This is huge actually. I mean, I was quite surprised when the figure came. This is pretty huge. So this is the Way of the Dragon version. More stoic, strong form versus a pose, or rather this is the pose already. At the end of the day, I love them both because both adapt in different ways. I was imagining if on the display case that either one of them, if displayed with a A4 size poster of the movie itself at the back or behind, it would look actually quite fabulous. In this scenario, I won't wait. I've decided to do the Way of the Dragon. I'll put this dude at the back. No, I'll move him away lah. I'll move him away so there's more space. So for these purposes of the video, I will review the Way of the Dragon. A bit of backstory. These are licensed figures. To be fair, these are licensed figures. Let me take this out and look at the tag. Sorry, throughout this whole review, connection is not fabulously good. I don't know why, and also the battery is running quite badly. So I'll just make do with what I have. Thank you for tuning in. Let's have a look at the tag. This is the box that came with it. Very nice print, and these are the slip-on. You see, Two Plastic. Nice, tiny Hong Kong. I think they're involved. So it's a licensed Bruce Lee release. Loving the hologram. Bruce Lee name, image, likeness, all part of the Bruce Lee Enterprises. So yes, this is all legit, licensed. Way of the Dragon. Hardcore. There's no hiding it, and they're not hiding the all the 繁体字. Not your simple Chinese, or not simplified Chinese, is 繁体. So this is very cool. So I'll put this aside. Let's have a look at the figure itself. This is the box. Quick look at the box, because straight up empty plastic tray. Nice. Sorry about the sound. Clean. I mean, I really prefer this clean and non-fussy packaging. Classy, nicely thought through. Appreciate this. No offense to other folks with printed boxes, but I am okay with this, man. So yes, this is Bruce Lee, the Way of the Dragon version. Edition, not version, edition. Loving the sculpt. Let me drink this in before I talk about it. Do a quick turn around. We do it in the light. Yeah, somehow the light is not as bright today, interestingly. Okay, having back, have a look at this figure. The guys is from a scene in one of the one of the scenes from The Way of the Dragon. Articulation on the figure itself is the neck, swivel left right, so it's not a ball joint. So if I had a look at you like this, great for posing. Unfortunately, that's the only articulation. Feet, yes, the feet is articulated as well, but at the ankles now. So like, dude, no. I personally prefer it. I always said it, that the figure can stand by itself. Oh, that's all good. In terms of pose wise, because of its form and the shape, it is as is and optimum posing. It will be it. This is it, or rather, you have a side profile. Yeah, that's it. So purely as a collectible, this is pretty awesome. I love the angular, I would say low poly, but low poly-esque type of deal here in terms of aesthetics. But it's not all the way, like the shoes are still a little bit of angular, but not as much in terms of the sculpt. Can you see? Too plastic, tiny, Bruce Lee. Nice. What I appreciated and what I liked about it is the angular, somewhat straight, not straight, what's the word for it? I'm losing my words, man. Rather than just pure round muscle, is sculpted such that you have I keep on saying low poly. I don't necessarily think it's 100% low poly, but you have that feel, and that's what makes it, to me, one of the unique aspects of the form. That's it. Angry face. If I remembered from the movie, it's not just an angry face, it's a pissed face. He's angry about being treated poorly. Racism, if I'm not wrong. You can see the joints here. Probably these are molded separately and they're joint here. And if that's the case, I don't know my toy production well. That is pretty clever to have this as part of the muscle, that the arms are joined. Yeah, I really enjoying the aesthetics. There is a differentiation between body, the torso wrap, and the pads. Even though there's no articulation, but there is a distinction, definition, and that's appreciated. Yeah, it's a bit weird you do the leg standing like that. So no matter what, I'm happy with the feet just like this. So even without the articulation, it is a statuette that would serve its purpose, I think. Not exactly playable because of lack of articulation, but then that's me. Not that I would spend my time with designer toys playing with them, but the feeling of posing, then it brings on that added value of like, oh, it's not just a statue, it's playable, even though I won't play with it. So the articulation to me personally is something that I always look forward to. Great for posing, but yeah, I'm not going to play with it. So this figure is, I've always felt since I saw it online on their socials and even blogged about it, that as a figure form it is so distinctively strong that literally when you look at this standing in the display case, strong really. The pose itself, if you're unfamiliar with Bruce Lee, and maybe that something might not draw you in, the form already draws you in, but you might not, I can't say you might not recognize Bruce Lee. Yeah, I think it's a bit off in this pop pop culture day and age, you would at least recognize his Bruce Lee. Maybe, maybe I'm over speaking, but then the pose is strong enough lah, I feel. Have a turn around look again, you can see the shapes a little bit clearer here. I'm sorry the light is not as strong. Once this live is finished, I will probably brighten up the video, the visuals again, and upload on my reels so you folks can check it out, and eventually also upload on my YouTube for folks on my YouTube to check out as well. You can see the shape and design. To me, that caught my eye immediately. I mean, I like my realism, but realism after a while it's as much as, let's say, a Hot Toys full-on realism of the character, but I like stylized interpretations of. I would say super deformed. This is close, but not that close. The head is not like overly larger than the body, but there's still a bit of a stylistic edge, or rather stylistic aesthetic interpretation, and to me that's very cool. So this has been my review of the Way of the Dragon Bruce Lee from Two Plastic, who are actually right now in Hong Kong and having a booth at ACG, booth A17. So check them out. Today is the last day, 30th of July, the date of my review. So check them out, and I won't rush it, but in time I will do a review for the Game of Death. There are two Bruce Lee characters that are released. Currently there's a new one which I adore, Mako from Better Tomorrow. I've only just blogged about it, but it's Mako Chow Yun Fat in his trench coat. And check out my blog for the visuals and his other more futuristic characters. And it's a total deviation. If you check out their Instagram, Two Plastic, what they have right now on display is different from what they had before. So I think that's cool to show variety, to see difference in terms of product. Whether or not they carry on later with different strains, I mean, we'll check that out lah. So it's a brand that I'm looking forward to, and hope that you guys will check it out as well. And with that, I will end my live. Thank you all for tuning in. See you all again soon. Bye bye.